Hi guys, Lee here from Trading College. On this video, we are going to talk about what is the best time frame to trade if you're swing trading the markets. If you're somebody that's working and you haven't got much time during the day to look at charts, what's the best time frame to trade? And also, I thought I'd do this video because yesterday we had one of our new students start the Kickstart program, which is our mentorship program, his first session, and really just laying down the foundations for him to start to trade the markets successfully. So what is the best time frame to trade? And when I talk about time frame, I talk about monthly, weekly, 4 hours, 1 hour, 5 minutes, and day traders tend to trade 2-minute, 5-minute charts, 1 hourly charts. And swing traders tend to look at the daily time frame and maybe the weekly time frame as well. But what about the monthly chart? Where does that come into play? Does that have any benefit for us swing traders whatsoever? And the answer is yes. The monthly time frame is the start of my analysis, our analysis. Because if we think about it, it's 20 trading days in the month. That's not that many. And so it gives us plenty of opportunities as swing traders to bring in some very nice income by seeing what is setting up and doing our technical analysis, drawing trend lines, support and resistance on the monthly time frame. So if you're looking at the bigger picture, you can then go down to the smaller time frames, which I would say would then be a daily or even a 4-hour time frame to get the trigger to get into the trade. So I like to start from the monthly chart. Then I like to go down to the smaller time frame, and I like to then enter the trade because the dominant time frame, the bigger time frame, is the most powerful of the time frames with the trends. Okay, so let's look at some examples here and I'll show you what I mean. So the question is, what time frame is the best? And I would say it's a combination. But I just like to start. Here's coffee. Now it's the ETF coffee here, COFF. And you can see that this huge downtrend, but you can see that we started to get these big divergences at the lows, and then we start to initiate a long buy signal off of these lows. And that's just one example. We're going to look at stocks. We're going to look at FX here and show you what I mean. So by giving us this big reversal divergence, then we can see, well, in fact, the market isn't pushing down any lower. We're actually getting ready to push higher, and our students have been certainly trading coffee over the last few months and taking advantage of this move. Okay, what about things like the yen market, the euro yen, you forex traders? Let's take a little look at this chart. Now, don't forget, when you're trading the markets, support and resistance, a simple concept, just works so well. Everyone's looking at support and resistance, so make sure you draw your trend lines, keeping an idea where those areas where the market could stop. Let's take a look at the euro yen here. You can see we had a nice pro-trend system buy, 2 wave long, so we've gone green PTS, back to a trend predictor long. So green arrow means up. So we've gone up from this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Then we came into a little bit of resistance. So if I draw resistance here, we've got a band of resistance over here on the left hand side. We hit a high of around 135. Then we pull back to support. Now this, if you look at this on a 1 hour chart, or if you look at this move for the last 4 months down, if you look at it at a daily time frame, you'd see it's been in a down move. Is it in a downtrend? No. The monthly is still making higher highs and higher lows. So we've been looking for long buy signals this month. As it's come back down to support, we found a little bit of support. We got a low OBS. The green zone on the OBS means we're oversold, we could kick higher. PTS is still green and we're at support. So that, no way does that give me a short signal that's going to last for several months. In fact, I want to then drill down to the daily chart. As I get down to the daily time frame here, all I'm looking for is long side trades. All I'm looking for is long side trades, okay? Stop placement, entry, target, and so on. So the monthly gives me the structure, but the daily gives me the entry, my stop and my risk reward. Now, let's go back to the monthly time frame. So a very nice move, nice green PTS, nice pullback. Markets don't go straight up. but then we have the pullback, and then we continue to the upside. Great thing about using the monthly as our core is, and our base time frame, is that we can get into trades that last several months, and wealth is built over a period of time. It's not built on a 5-minute chart. Let's look at crude oil, because this is one we've been all over. Here's the monthly time frame on crude oil. Now, all of our momentum indicators, Storyteller, green up, PTS, green up. You know, it's been up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. 9 months higher. We've gone from $40 to $50 all the way up to $80 as we trade here today. Are you looking for shorts? No. It's been a wealth building long side trade, and that's how you do it. Okay, resistance here. We had a month where it came down because on the left hand side in 2019 we made a high, and then it's come down for a couple of months, and you would be aware of that. You would be aware of that. As it came back down, we come back down to support here, and then we get a low OBS reading, oversold, in momentum long, and so the market could go up. So you're always looking for support and resistance. You're always looking for momentum. So draw your horizontal lines. It's the easiest thing to do, and you will see price could come into those areas and reverse, or into support areas as well. Okay, so into support areas is key in an uptrend. So oil's been up. There's nobody shorting oil here at Trading College. It's been long and strong, and that's a wealth building chart. If you go down to the daily chart for entries, well, here they are. Green, green, trend predictors long, everything's been long and strong. Okay, momentum's been rising. Let's go and have a little look at stocks. Here's a company called Hummingbird Resources. I suppose it's not a market that you active day traders would trade, but we certainly let's go to the monthly chart to start with. Let's got our core time frame. Core time frame here, it's AIM listed stock, and you can see if I scrunch it up a little bit, you know, we've had divergences at the lows, and we found a big base here at 11 and 12 area, and now we started to reverse and the market's pushing up. We could then look at the daily chart for triggers and buy signals. Okay, so if you're interested in AIM stocks, that's the sort of thing you could do as well. What about some FTSE 100 stocks? Looking at Barclays today. Let's go and have a little look at Barclays. Let's have a little look at it on the monthly chart, our core trading and our base trading time frame. Here's the monthly time frame. Okay, so we're not entering trades from the monthly. We're using the monthly as our base, as our direction for the next 2 to 3 months. We had a green buy signal, we pushed into a bit of resistance, we came back, we had a low OBS, oversold, trend predictor long, and it's pushing higher. Where's the next level of resistance? Well, that comes in around £2 here, guys. All right, so this is an area we need to be watching. That £2 area could be an area where you could take profits, could be an area where you ramp that stop up. But it's been long and strong. In here it was short here, short here, short here, short here, long, long and long. All right, go down to the daily time frame. It's been long, buy signal after buy signal after buy signal. All right, so combining 2 time frames, those of you that are busy bees, that are working and have got no time to look at things during the day, and if you're interested in long-term charts, you know, you can use the base monthly, drill down to that daily time frame to get that precision entry, and certainly you know, use that daily time frame for your risk reward. All right, so that's the sort of thing we're doing. Just taking a quick look at the charts here today. If we look at the German DAX, we can see that we're still in a down move on the daily chart. Monthly is still long, daily is rocking over, or rolling over. I should say rocking over, but rolling over, and potentially, you know, we are still in this down move. A little bit of a head and shoulders reversal maybe setting up. Let's just have a little look at this in a bit more detail here. There's a shoulder, it's a head. We could get a head and shoulder reversal, but while the PTS is still red on the daily chart, we'll still be bearish in this smaller time frame. Hope it helps, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Make sure you like the video, make sure you give us the thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Speak to you soon. Bye bye now.